Okay, so now in our last session, we seen how to create a table function, a simple table function without any input parameters, and we executed it and it working perfectly. And now in this session, we are going to create a table function with input parameters. Okay, so we are going to learn how to create a table function by passing some input parameters and how we can get the data out of it. Okay, so this is like in this slide you can see how it was as an example. So everything is same, everything, whatever example we discussed in our previous session, I am using the same example here, but I added some extra columns to get more understanding. The difference between the normal table function and table function with input parameters is within the brackets of this table function, like after table function name, we are keeping brackets, open bracket and close bracket. Within this, we need to pass our input parameters. Okay, by using the in keyword, we are going to provide input parameters to our table function, and we are going to use these input parameters in our logic. For example, in this example, I am passing material as an input parameter to my table function, and in my select statement, if you see from the last, so third line, so to my select statement, I am passing where material is equal to my input parameter value. So that for whatever material I am passing as an input to this table function, for that material only I am getting my output. Okay, so let's make it so simple and let's go into the system and learn this example. So now for this, what I'm going to do, I'm going to create one more new table function. So I'm going to repositories. So I already have one table in system, okay, which is a sales underscore one with 6 records, and this is the structure. Now I'm going to bring data from this table for material M1. My requirement here is to create this table function to bring data from this table where for the material which I passed as an input to my table function. Okay, if I am passing M1, I must bring M1 data. If I am passing M2, I must bring M2 data. That's it. Okay, so let's create the table function. Go to repository section, go to your package, right click, new, other, type table. Yeah, here it is table function. Click on next, provide your table function name. I am giving tf underscore exmp3. Okay, and click on finish. It will provide you some automatic syntax, and here you see after the function name we have open brackets and close brackets. In this we are going to define our input parameters. So I am going to provide one input parameter, so with keyword in of type material. Okay, within the double quotes, not double quotes, I think, in material varchar 18. Okay, I created one input parameter IT material of type varchar 18. Just example, 1 second. That's it. So I did. And what is my returns? In my return statement, I am going to define my return table format. So table, and let's close it, bring it to down, and define our return table format. So what columns I am going to return as part of this table function. So first column is document number. Within the double quotes, define your columns. Document number of type varchar 10, comma, then I am going to define return created on. So in my table, in my database table, I have a column called created on. So I am going to return this particular column also in this scenario of type date. This is, and then I am going to return material information also, material varchar 18. So how I am defining these data types here? How I am defining this, what is which column is which data type? If you go to your table and go to your table definition, there you can find your each column and its data type, length and everything. So since I know it, I am already giving here, but if you don't know, you can go to your table output or table definition to get to know the length and all data type. So I am going to return three columns here. Okay. So within the begin and end, I am going to write my statement. So I am going to define LV underscore sales. One local table LV sales is equal to select doc underscore number, comma, created on, comma, material. Okay, these are the three columns I need from my database table. So from which table? From this database table. So I'm selecting my database table name. Go here, execute. Okay, but when selecting this one, what I need to do, I need to pass where condition also. Just to make it more clear, what I can do, I can press enter here and bring it all the column names, in one single form. Sorry, brackets. So if you give like this, it will give more understandable way. So you are bringing select three columns from your table name and passing where condition here, where material is equal to. So material is equal to your input parameter. So input parameter, let's define it as I underscore. Okay. To understand it's a input parameter, I am defining my variable name as I underscore material. So pass on your I underscore material. How to pass? Colon. Colon gives you the result value what is stored in this variable. Okay. I underscore material followed by semicolon. That's it. You are done with your select statement. So whatever this select statement returns, the same structure, the LV sales table will be created and with the output of the select statement. Now since my structure of LT sales is now equivalent to structure of my return table, I can simply use return keyword, return LV underscore sales. That's it. Okay. I'm activating my table function. It was activated successfully, and now I'm going to call my table function from the SQL prompt. So I'm going to SQL prompt here. So we need to write select statement to call table function into the output. Just I'm refreshing this one. Okay. So select star from my table function name. So how to get, if you don't know how to write your table function naming here, just to go to systems, go to your your schema where you created this table function, go to functions. Here you can able to see your table function created. So my table function h underscore anita tf example 3. Okay, so what I'm going to do, and let's delete this here and drag and drop your table function into your select statement. And since it is a table function, we need to put brackets after the table function name. And within the brackets, since this table function is having one input parameter material, just pass one material information here. I am passing M1. So now click on execute. You see, it were now my output is a table type of 3 columns with only M1 material information. So my table function is working as expected. If I execute this for M2, yeah, it is also working perfectly. Okay. So this is how to create a table function with input parameters. So yeah, that's all. So I am closing my table function concept with these two examples. And later what I can show you is in my next session, what I'm going to teach you is working with local tables. You already know about local tables now because in your table function we already using one local table. Okay, in the same way we are going to use local tables. This is it is not any procedure or table function, but in a SQL if you want to use multiple local tables, how to use it I am going to teach you. Join like if you whatever you are seeing, whatever you are modeling on your calculation view, if you want to write your own SQL by joining multiple nodes and all, how we can achieve it in a by writing SQL, I will teach you in the next session. Okay, by we need to use keyword with and all, we will see this example. By doing this, by giving this example, I am closing this HANA native HANA SQL part. Then we jump into the calculation view concept. Okay, I am stopping my recording.